also a valid claim, and utilitarians might agree. Perhaps economically poor men might be unsatisfied. That might decrease society's aggregate happiness, but Japan's economy might get stronger if we allow more people to have more lives. But let's get back to the issue at hand. Let's take a poll about the issue of prostitution. Is prostitution morally justified? Raise your hand if you think that the act of prostitution is morally justified. It's an act of voluntary choice between consenting partners. And raise your hand if you think, no, prostitution should not be allowed. It's morally unjustified. Okay? Let's hear first from the minority. Why is prostitution morally unjustified? Okay.
It's not real free choice because people who have to work in prostitution is work. People who have to give sexual service doesn't have any choice, any other choices. So it's not real freedom, and it means the society forces them to do so. The society take away their freedom. So I disagree.
Kento raises a very interesting point. Kento says people who work as prostitutes are not really acting upon free choice. They have to out of economic necessity. Now, Kento, would it be justified for people to be doing prostitution if it was as a side job?
Yeah, I agree.
You do agree.
Yeah.
So you do believe in the principle of free choice, so long as they are not forced out of economic necessity.
Yeah.
Okay. Who says even if they have enough money, even if it's their voluntary choice, prostitution, the act itself, is morally wrong? Do we have not a single person? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I disagree with the prostitution because prostitution look down on women, because women, I don't know if it's right to say the thing, but the prostitution means that women buy themselves to the man for the money, and so in some ways their bodies, the women compare their bodies and money, but I think it is morally wrong. Yes, yeah.
Takahiro raises an incredibly interesting point, and this is one major objection against libertarianism. Some things, says Takahiro, cannot be sold on the marketplace. Takahiro says women have dignity, real human dignity, dignity as women. Takahiro points out a very valid fact. Even though both may have given consent, society will start to look at women as if they were products available to be bought and sold. Takahiro says this is fundamentally wrong. In the interest of time, we're going to just examine one more case study, and it's about surrogate pregnancies. A surrogate pregnancy is about infertile couples, women who can't have babies. These couples will find other women who are willing to receive the fertilized egg. In America, women who become surrogate mothers are paid $75,000 to become pregnant and have someone else's baby. Recently, there's been a new trend. In 2002, India legalized surrogate pregnancies in the hopes that poor Indian women will be able to find a very profitable job. For $25,000, Indian women were willing to have the babies of rich American women. For $25,000, these Indian women became pregnant mothers for other people. Takahiro, do you believe this is a similar case? Takahiro says yes. This too goes against the dignity. But who disagrees with Takahiro? Who says if there are women who are willing to have other women's babies for a certain amount of money, then it can be justified? Okay.
I think that it is not that different as to be a nanny and grow a child. Maybe it is the difference of the level of burden, but I don't think it is completely different. And I think, if it's based on a free choice, I think it is justified.
Naoko says that a free voluntary choice is a free voluntary choice. Sometimes people are nannies, sometimes people babysit, and sometimes people have other people's babies. Now, this is the most divisive issue of libertarianism. Libertarianism says, one, people have free choice, and two, if it's traded at the marketplace, then it is a fair deal. And Naoko just pointed this out to us. Takahiro says no. Human beings have real human dignity, and by putting things on the marketplace, like one's sexual services, like one's reproductive capabilities, then this goes against real human dignity. Libertarianism is partially convincing, but it still needs to convince people like Takahiro. We'll continue our quest of justice, and we'll continue to find a theory of justice that everyone finds appealing. Next week, the third week of the University of Tokyo's Justice Lecture. Thank you very much.